Hey there, it's Kathy with Be Creative with Kathy, and I was finishing up my third card for my stamp club, and I thought this is a tip using Stampin Write markers that you might find helpful. So I've done a lot of work. Let me just tell you, Spotlight Nature dies. I took and cut the biggest circle with this pretty little decorative edge, and the same thing a little bit smaller with the white, and I glued those together. I stamped this From Our House to Yours, right, from the stamp set of The Humble Home. And then of course I took just some crumb cake cardstock and I put a layer on there using that, oh, and I'm not going to get the name of that. Oh well, I'll put a supply list. You can check it out at my gallery, becreativewithkathy.com. The link will be in this video if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, you can go to my, oh, it'll be in the description below on YouTube too. Sorry, brain fart there. Okay, and then on the inside, I've already put a layer of basic white. I've stamped the Merry Christmas. This is from the Reindeer Fun. I absolutely love this Merry Christmas right there. And then I did stamp off a heart in Pretty in Pink, and that of course is from this stamp set. So now I need to put my little house here, and that's the tip that I'm going to show you. So I've taken my crumb cake cardstock. Be sure and use your embossing buddy, because then I've embossed this, heat embossed this with white embossing powder. And now my house needs just a little bit of color on it, right? So I'm going to use a Stampin Write marker. Now this isn't the blends, this is a Stampin Write marker. And this bullet tip here works perfect, because you can just put, I'm going to go slow and steady, a little bit right here on the roof. And I'm going to go down this side. Then I'm going to put a little bit along the chimney here. We need a little bit of color, I think, on there. A little bit above the window sills. And this bullet tip fits right in there just perfect. But then I thought, okay, so now it needs a red door. So I'm going to take, first of all, and I'm going to turn it around so I can get it straight. But I'm going to mark off the bottom of the door here. And then I'm going to color that little door. And I think that when you color on the crumb cake, it kind of makes the, because this is a real red marker, and it makes it a little bit darker, the real red. Hang on, I can't do two things. I can't talk and color in the lines at the same time. Maybe I can, but I do like how it looks on that crumb cake, just coloring with the Stampin' Write marker. So now it looks like that. Now, I hope you're saying, but Kathy, look how you've colored over that white and it looks dingy now. Well, now I'm going to take my my blender pins, sorry, and I just got a brand new pack, so they're like fun. My other blender pins were so old. But you take a blender pin here and you can just wipe that classic ink that's in that Stampin' Write marker right off of the of the embossing powder, because the ink, let me clean my tip here, the ink in the Stampin' Write markers will not stick to the embossing powder. And so now when you get all that red off, and it doesn't affect if you happen to get some blender pen, you know, on your coloring here, it doesn't mess up the ink at all. And now you can see you have those pretty white along the door again. So that's only if you use a Stampin' Write marker when you're heat embossing and a blender pen. So let's go ahead and finish up the card now. I have 4 more. You can see I have 4 houses, but I'll do the rest of them later when you don't have to sit and watch. So then the coordinating punch, I'll just take and punch that little house out, just like that. And 2, I cased this card from another demonstrator, and I can't remember her name right now. I'll put that in the description too, because it's a really cute card. Now hers, I think she colored the whole house. You know me, I'm not into coloring. On the back of this, I'm going to put some dimensionals. And then put this right on my card. Whoop. Look how cute that is. Now, of course, you got to add some kind of bling, right? The punch has this cute little heart right here. I just took some glimmer paper and punched out hearts, and then I stuck them onto a glue dot, and now they're all ready to go. And you just pluck it off of here and stick it right up here on your house. And just like that, look how cute that card is. Alrighty, if you think this is a helpful tip, be sure and let me know. I would love to hear your comments. If you're on Facebook and you like what you see, maybe you could like my video and share it, and the same on YouTube. Subscribe, hit that bell reminder, all that stuff, so you can see some more helpful tips and some pretty cards. I have lots more Christmas cards coming up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here on Monday about 1:30. Bye-bye.